Chris isn't going to be here tonight? So I can do this by myself? Alright, hello everybody, Troy Buchanan here for BCW Spotlight. I was supposed to be joined tonight by Chris Gullo, but apparently he got wrapped up in Hurricane Sandy or something like that, or got wrapped up with a girl named Sandy, something along those lines, but it's going to be me and Chris Gullo here each and every week on BCW Spotlight, but unfortunately Chris won't be here tonight, which is kind of good because tonight's match features myself and Handsome Rex Atkins, the current BCW Tag Team Champions, against two idiots, an escaped moron from the zoo, Ron Falco and Frank the Tank Burlington. And the good thing about Chris not being here is you never want to let facts get in the way of the truth. And I'll be here this week to tell you the truth. But fans, a lot's going on in Buffalo Championship Wrestling, not only involving myself, but involving the entire roster of Buffalo Championship Wrestling. And you'll be seeing it each and every week right here on BCW Spotlight. As always, we want to thank our sponsors at Buffalo Championship Wrestling, Mark's Throne Incorporated. They're the ones that are responsible for providing you with all this great action week in and week out. As you see me locking up there with Frank the Tank Burlington. Frank the Tank with a hair poke, get me in the headlock kind of maneuver, getting the advantage early on. But smart, I shoot Frank the Tank right off and take him right down right there. As always, folks, when you want to find out all the up-to-date action on Buffalo Championship Wrestling, check out our Facebook page. Like us on Facebook at Buffalo Championship Wrestling. Follow us on Twitter at BCWWNY. And we also do have a website, www.bcwwny.com. As you see a smart maneuver right there, and me tagging in the bigger Handsome Rex Atkins. You know, I don't want to overexert myself. I don't want to get myself in a position where I don't have full energy later on in the match. So smart tag team wrestling right here by myself and Handsome Rex Atkins. So fans, I can't stress enough, even being a performer here in Buffalo Championship Wrestling, I'm excited about everything that Buffalo Championship Wrestling has to offer. In the coming weeks, you're going to be seeing some big matches. Frank the Tank right there with a crucifix-like maneuver on my partner, but Rex Atkins taking his sweet old time, biding his energy down, and kicking right out. And Frank the Tank with a nice arm drag there. I will give him a little bit of credit on that one. That was an impressive-looking arm drag. As I said, folks, in the coming weeks, you'll be seeing stars like Buffalo Bad Boy Brian Jennings, Big League John McChesney, Jeremiah Bradley, Killer Kumpf, Sick Rick Matrix. Lots going on in Buffalo Championship Wrestling. That idiot Ron Falco tags in the ring. Look at him. He looks like a gorilla. He looks like he escaped from the Buffalo Zoo. And he's cheating already on Handsome Rex Atkins. But if I know Rex Atkins like I know Rex Atkins, he'll find his way out of his move, and he'll get back on top of Ron Falco right there. As Ron Falco, another hair pull, dropping the leg on the arm. Referee Andrew Wolfgang Carrick not doing anything to break this up, just letting it go on. I'll tell you what about the referees here in Buffalo Championship Wrestling. They do their jobs sometimes, but most of the time, they do their jobs terribly. And I'm speaking from the heart on that, because I've had too many experiences with these guys. Action continue right there. Ron Falco with a big clothesline on Handsome Rex Atkins, taking him down on the mat. Rex Atkins just playing with Ron Falco right here. He can beat Ron Falco anytime he wants. Ron Falco making a tag in to the more talented Frank the Tank Burlington. Frank the Tank measuring up Handsome Rex Atkins for some unorthodox maneuvers by Frank the Tank Burlington. And he finally goes to the kick to the chest on Handsome Rex Atkins. I've seen Rex Atkins in the gym. He can bench press about 775 pounds, so that's not going to bother Rex Atkins in the least bit. But fans, as you know, myself and Chris Gullo, not only can you hear us right here on BCW Spotlight, but you can hear us every Monday night on Turnbuckle Talk Radio. That's 91.3 FM, WBNY in Buffalo, or online at WBNY.org. Great tag teamwork right there. Double teamwork by me and Rex Atkins. Unfortunately, Frank the Tank had to cheat his way out and hit us with a legal maneuver. But fans, I can't stress enough, keep paying attention to what's going on in Buffalo Championship Wrestling. BCW Spotlight will be coming at you each and every week right here on our YouTube channel. We have some action today from Lackawanna, New York, but in the next coming weeks, you'll be seeing some action from Tonawanda, New York. You'll be seeing some action from Orchard Park, New York. We are all over Western New York, and we are Buffalo Championship Wrestling. So whenever you want to see top-notch independent professional wrestling action, check out Buffalo Championship Wrestling whenever it comes to a building near you. Big maneuver there by myself, working over Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank got cocky early on, like I said. reserving your energy, waiting for the right amount of time, and we're in full control right here, and we're going to take these guys out like they're yesterday's garbage. Now, this match is a non-title match. Now, obviously, we had nothing to do with that, because anytime the T-Rex Express show up to the buildings, we're ready to fight, ready to defend whatever tag team titles we may have for whatever given company we're wrestling for that week. Right there, taking over control right there. The T-Rex Express doing what we do best, beating them down. Any word on Chris Gullo? Is he going to join us later, whatever? This Hurricane Sandy, let me tell you what, I don't know. Chris, thoughts and prayers, best wishes out to you. Hope everything's okay, and we'll see you back here next week on BCW Spotlight. I don't know what's going on. Look at Ron Falco, getting all excited, pushing, manhandling a referee right here. If referee Wolfgang Carrig did his job, he would have disqualified Ron Falco for putting his hands on him right there, but he didn't. Passive officiating here in Buffalo Championship Wrestling, and if you let a wrestler get away with something, they'll keep getting away with it time and time again. Great teamwork there by myself and Handsome Rex Atkins as we take a look on and see the Lake Erie Italian Club in not-so-beautiful Lackawanna, New York. Lake Erie Italian Club, also another big supporter of Buffalo Championship Wrestling. They have hosted several of our events over the years, and they will continue to be a big part of Buffalo Championship Wrestling. And sadly, the stupid and ugly people of Lackawanna will keep coming out to the building and seeing more Buffalo Championship Wrestling action. But if they didn't spend their money, we wouldn't get paid, so I guess I got to give them just a tad bit of credit. Frank the Tank trying to mount a comeback right here, but I don't think it's going to be very successful. Punches, illegal plan, there you go, turning it right back around. Actually, oh, big knee to the gut right there by Handsome Rex Atkins. Down for a cover, Frank the Tank, 1, 2, about 2.5. Referee Wolfgang Carrig taking his sweet old time to get down to the mat right there. I hope the committee's watching this, and I hope they take action against Wolfgang Carrig. Already he's been manhandled by Ron Falco, and he hasn't disqualified anybody. Troy Buchannan, Troy Buchanan, I'm sorry, I'm so impressed by myself. In the ring right now, sunset flip attempt right there. I got out of that right away. Frank the Tank, not that smart. Look at this. T-Rex Express right here, at its best. Technical wrestling. We're not just brawlers, but we can wrestle with the best of them. And that's exactly what we're doing right here with a tag team of Ironclad. Frank the Tank Burlington, I will give him a little bit more credit. He is one of the most underrated and most underappreciated wrestlers in all Western New York wrestling. As I said, I'll give him a little bit of credit, but I never want to give my opponent too much credit. As you see me right here working over Frank the Tank, wearing him down. Fans, don't forget, check us out on Facebook at Buffalo Championship Wrestling. Like us on Facebook, I should say. I don't know how to use all that internet technological garbage. And follow us on Twitter at BCWWNY. Check out our website, BCWWNY.com. As I think I'm getting ready here to finish off Frank the Tank, and we're going to be, even though it's a non-title match, we're still going to be the champions, so it doesn't really matter what happens. We could lose this match, but we're still going to be the champions. And Ron Falco coming in, cheating right here, throwing illegal punches. Referee Wolfgang Carrig not doing anything about it. Rex Atkins turning it right around right there. And look at Falco with a low blow, closed fist. Sends Rex off with a big spine bust right there, stealing Rex Atkins' move. But right here, great teamwork right there. I come in, break it up. Ron Falco's a moron. He's an idiot. He doesn't even know what's going on, has no presence of mind. Referee Wolfgang Carrig's got to get him out of the ring right there. Frank the Tank going to the top rope. And a big cross body right here on top of me. 1, 2, of course I kick out because he's not going to beat me with that. And here we go right here. Frank the Tank, I don't remember this, set me up for something. Shoot me into the corner. Big reversal there on my part. Smart wrestling right there. Frank the Tank getting it up right there. Big clothesline on my part right there again. You know, I'm just taking over on Frank the Tank, showing him what's what right there. And here we, and I remember this. Sick Rick, what you don't see on camera, Sick Rick Matrix came out of the curtain, stuck his nose in the business, roll up 1, 2, Sick Rick Matrix stole that match. What you people didn't see off the camera, Sick Rick Matrix stole that match, causing Ironclad to get the victory here today. But it really doesn't matter because they're not tag team champions. This is a non-title match. So Ironclad, if you guys want a shot at the belts down the road, I guess you're going to have to get in line because there's a lot of other tag teams around. There's Chris Gullo in the ring right there. Has he been hiding in the ring all this time? And let's go back and take a look at the replay of how Sick Rick Matrix helped Team Ironclad get the victory over the T-Rex Express. Fans, don't forget BCWWNY.com and check us out every week right here on YouTube with BCW Spotlight. We'll see you next week.